Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning, world. I woke up to my DMs. I had put up a post about, what would you do if you found out your significant other, wasn't pleasing you, right? But then somebody else asked, all of these questions about significant others. How do you get over one? What's the formula to getting over a significant other? Well, I'm gonna tell you this: there is no formula to getting over a significant other. It transitions and changes so much between different people and different interactions. Um, it depends on if you was in love with the person, if you have a child with the person. It depends on the severity of the relationship with the person. It depends on how serious you take the person. It depends on so much. And if all these things are factors, and even to the point that if you live with the person, because I know some people that are in relationships because you guys purchased a house together or an apartment together. Honestly, my mindset to getting over your significant other or like an ex is you just gotta boss up. I know everybody says in the Bible, it's forgive and forget. I profess all of that, all of those things and all those stuff, but you can forgive but not forget. I don't think forgetting is the best option. I feel like when somebody puts you through something, you want to forgive them. Listen, you did this to me, copy, cool. It is what it is. If you need the clarification of what you did wrong or what led to that, get that. But make sure the closure that you're getting is for you to leave, not the closure you're getting is for you to stay. Because a lot of people get closure just to stay in the situation, just to extend a toxic relationship. You don't want to do that. That's one thing you don't want to do. So if you need to get that closure, copy, get the closure. But the thing about it is that after you break up with an ex, the ex is always going to check in. The ex is always going to see if you're doing better. I don't know why exes do it. I don't know why people check in, but they do. I think me per se, I checked in on a couple of exes before. I mean, it was just the thought of, can we redo this? Can this happen? But then after a while, it was like, you played me. Like, I gave you my deepest, darkest secrets. I gave you my most intimate, moments and stuff like that. And I'm not even an intimate dude. So if I gave you those and told you my hardships and things that people put me through, for you to put me through those same things, honestly, it's F you. I don't want to, it's too early for me to be cursing, but honestly, it's like, nah, I don't care. It's like, you compromise my love, you compromise my trust, you compromise our friendship. The things that we built to make it to this point, you compromised it. And like I said, at one point, I was an F-boy, like I was wilding, It wasn't the fact of the matter that that the girls that I was dating, was bad. It's just, I finally got a taste of a different life and I didn't want to give it up. So now, when I had actually given an opportunity to actually, deal with certain people and deal with certain situations and they played me or whatever, I guess you could say it was my karma. But I feel like, being a good person, setting the foundation and the boundaries for so much, I feel like, certain things should be missed. Your biggest glow up on your ex is when your ex is no longer your type. I know this might go over your head, but your biggest glow up is when your ex is no longer your type. And how does your ex no longer become your type? If you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys will see. I tweeted like, once your financial status changes, and once you're sitting on a couple of dollars, certain things just don't bother you the same way it did once before. Certain things just don't grind your gears. I know when I was broke, everything got on my nerves. God damn, why is it so cold outside? I actually gotta fry my eggs, give me scrambled eggs. Things like that got me so mad. But nowadays it's like, I'm not saying like I'm financially up, but knowing that I'm much more comfortable where I was at in my life from before, it's like, it's not that serious. Or you want to argue and be toxic, you want to talk about this person and that person, copy it. Then we don't need to talk. Most people be like, Matt, sometimes, you're silent, you just go cold and stuff like that. It's because most conversations nowadays turn into gossip. I'm not here to gossip about nobody. I'm not here to talk about anybody else. So these are steps that you want to take in getting over your ex. If you stack your money up, you go to the gym, you work for yourself, you you build your credit. You know what I mean? Like you're doing things that's helping you grow. You're doing things that's helping you be a better person. These things will then help you forget about an ex. You'll be so consumed into self-love and self-worth and actually knowing what you want, and actually knowing what you are, you know, to being better. Let me explain something to you. If you leave that ex, that's step one into becoming a better person. That's step one into, you know, actually caring about who you are and actually caring about what you're gonna be. Because in all honesty, I mean, it's crazy out here. You know, people stay in situations that are a lot that they aren't happy with and that they are not okay with. But they stay because most people are afraid of being alone. The scariest thing is that when you're alone long enough, you actually start to learn yourself into a whole different degree that you won't allow certain things to just pass over you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't allow certain things that are bad mannerism. If I hold the door for you, I don't care if I know you or not, and you don't say thank you, I will say thank you loud enough. Like, you're welcome. You're welcome. You just gonna walk past me as I'm holding this door for you like I'm supposed to do that? Nah, you're welcome. And I make it known. You know, some people are awkward with it. They're like, I'm sorry. I bet you are sorry. I bet you are. You know, there's just certain things that you won't tolerate. Getting over an ex is all about yourself. It's not about them anymore. Stop checking in. Stop worrying if they're watching your stories. Stop worrying if they're seeing your pictures. You really, really get yourself up and get out of here. Go on vacation. You know, enjoy yourself. Actually learn what it's like to live your life without that of other people. And trust, if your girlfriends or your guy friends is like, yo, you know, go get back with them. You don't need that right now. That toxicity you don't want part of your life. You know, it's real steps to getting over an ex. It's real things. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, you know, you got to just take it on the chin. Somebody play you, somebody, you know, do you dirty, somebody do you grimy. Yeah, you can get them back. You can go sleep with the whole neighborhood and, you know, rack up bodies, but for what? You know, what's your real bounce back? That bounce back where your ex is not even your type no more. That bounce back where your financial pockets is different because your ex is not in your life. That bounce back where you traveling the world and you don't care about nothing else. Education is popping. Credit is getting better. Not only have you improved and got over an ex, you actually just improved your life. And now you're not even the same tax bracket as your old ex. Now you only entertaining doctors and lawyers and all that, maybe damn presidents of the United States. You know, your mindset changes once you start changing your thought process towards everything. Towards everything. You know, imagine that. You know, you talking to the manager of Starbucks one day, and now you entertaining a doctor, a paralegal. You know, these are your things. You got to make sure that you're okay with the move on. I'm always say take some time to yourself. Do not jump into a relationship within the next couple of months just because this person seems like I said no. More so 9 times out of 10, that person's gonna be a rebound, and you don't want to be in that situation. You know, getting over an ex sucks. You know, because you have to really realize, like, yo, damn, like, how could you put me through what I explained to you? And I explained my heart to you. I explained my pain to you for you to still put me through it. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong in this relationship? What did I do wrong in this situation? It's not you. And even if it is you, take it on the chin and keep it pushing. You don't need to waste your time because time is something that we cannot get back. And if people don't value you and do what they need to do to be a part of your life, then you need to let them go. I don't care how good the sex is. I don't care how good the financial is. I don't care how good any of it. If they don't show you the appreciation and things of that nature, clip them. Like, that's just has to be your choice. That has to be your choice. You know, really invest into yourself. You know, that's the biggest thing. Invest into yourself and show you something so different than you've ever seen. You'll see sides of you that you never talked about. You know what I mean? Dealing with two people, you know, like yourself and ex, makes it pretty complicated because what you're not understanding is that now you're taking on someone else's, you know, insecurities, issues, and stuff like that. And you probably never dealt with your own. Going into a situation knowing what your problems are, knowing what your insecurities are, knowing what your validation issues are, you can kind of put those on the table, or you kind of know, you kind of could change the conversation into the way that you need it to go. To let the person know, listen, this is what you're coming into, this is what I need, this is what I want. If you can't provide it for me, cool. It's no disrespect. I appreciate you for not wasting my time. And everything that you got, you know, you got to get that time back. So to get over an ex, you know, It's a tough process. But most of all, make sure you pray. Make sure you deal with yourself internally. Believe in yourself. Out of all things, you got to believe in yourself. Because when they folded on you, they didn't believe in you. Never forget that. Forgive. But don't forget. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, the peace sign, load the chopper, let it. Alright, y'all. Hope you guys like this video, man. If you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your friends. Share this with somebody that, needs to get over those breakups and stuff like that. It's not a hot girl summer no more. It's not an F-boy fault. Let's be better for each other. Talk to you guys later. It's your boy Matt. Royalty. Over and out.